This is Patch, my 1967 Morris Minor that I paid £500 for years and years ago, and to be honest I haven't really put much more money into it since then. Recently, some of you regular viewers will have known I've been upgrading the suspension to make him a little bit more modern day suitable, I suppose, a bit more everyday usable. And today genuinely is the first drive since rebuilding all the suspension with poly brushes. Let me get out of the sun. So new viewers will see that the inside of Patch is just as horrific as the outside. Door cards are on my list of things to renew. We're going to make some of those from scratch. The seats are out of, I believe, from a Vauxhall Nova. Rear seats are the original ones, which I need to change over when I change my front seats. So today we're only going to go for a 2.5 mile drive. It's our normal test drive route we use for work. The reason we like it, it's got a nice fast section, which we're not going to get much speed in Patch. It's got a smooth bit, it's got lots of bumps, some twisty bits, so gives us a good idea of whether the suspension upgrades have been worthwhile or a waste of my money. So I'm going to switch over to head cam and we'll go for a drive. Okay, I'm sure people do question my sanity when they see me wearing this, but it's great for videos. So let's find my key. There we are. Needs a new solenoid, as you can tell. Eventually it goes, if not I'm going to have to open the bonnet. There we go. There is a button, I'll do a little short video later actually. There's a button you can use on the solenoid if it doesn't want to start on the key. So, all up and running. Let's get out of here. So along with the poly brushes, I have also off camera replaced the little pads that sit between the U-bolts on the rear axle, because I did have a lot of movement in the axle. It was a scary amount of movement. So I just realised I've got cold air coming on my legs because I haven't put the ducting on for the fan yet. So think of me suffering. That annoying squeak is actually the bonnet hinge. I've got a new one, just haven't fitted it yet. That's on my list of off-camera tasks. So this initial bit of road, to be honest, it feels alright. I can't, I'd say it feels tighter than the original, and certainly the car's not moving around so much. I mean, the old bushes were incredibly worn. They really were quite bad. There's some bumps there actually. That also wasn't quite so bad. Face the sun now. I might add it is one of the cold. Well, I was going to say it's one of the coldest days of the year, but it's like the 2nd of January. But it is definitely cold out today. So this is our smooth section of road. This is a nice bit of road, which, you know, even with warm bushes, I suppose you'd expect it to be smooth. Yeah, it feels good actually. I'm even on these roads. You know, this isn't the. We're pulling into the bumpy road next, and this is definitely. It's definitely an improvement on those bits. So this road, this is why we use this road for our test drives at work. The bumps down here are pretty big. I don't know if you can see them on camera, but they're almost like speed bumps, some of them. I think my biggest thing I'm noticing the most is the fact that when you hit a bump, the car's not wandering all over the place. Like I said, that's probably more the fact that the bushes were so were so worn. It's how big the bumps are, rather than the poly bushes being that big of an upgrade. But some people were saying the poly bushes would be too hard, too harsh of a ride, and to be honest, I wouldn't say they are. I'd say that's completely wrong. I'm going to turn my heater on. Oh, warm air in patch. That is, honestly, you don't know how much that means. Here's another bumpy bit here. Yes, the ride is definitely probably hard, but it is harder than it would have been originally. But it's really not that bad. I think the biggest difference is, for me, is with the old suspension. That was a big one. With the old suspension, like I said, it was moving around so much, whereas this just feels more, I suppose, point and squirt would be a good way of describing it. I would say I'm definitely pleased with what I've done here. It says transformed, it's completely transformed patch. I mean, I can let go of the steering wheel there and the car continues in a straight line. I don't know if it was in any of my older videos, but I really used to have to hang on to it going down there. Because if you didn't, when you hit those bumps, the car would move left or right, and you're constantly like correcting. And yeah, you can, it's very, everything's now, the steering is so much more precise. Wow. Okay, well, what do I think of that drive? It's definitely a vast improvement. I think if you've got a Morris Minor, you want to make it everyday usable, I think poly bush is definitely worthwhile upgrade. There are people who are going to disagree with me with that. It's fine. Everyone's personal opinion. If you do have your own experience of poly bushing a Morris Minor or any other classic car, put them in the comments below. I'm sure it'll be good information for everyone to read. Yeah, I've still got door cards to do on patch. I've got the seats to fit in patch. A few other bits and pieces. A squeaking bonnet hinge. So that's all coming up later in the year. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Yeah, that's me done for today. See you next time.